What's up, TP fam? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into my last year of multi-streaming and sharing why YouTube has become my main platform. I'll be covering a recap of the year, what I'm currently up to, the awesome community we've built, and my goals for 2025. But before we jump in, if you're new to the channel or you've been here since day one, smash that like button, and if you're into gaming, the outdoors, or review videos, consider subscribing so you never miss an update.
Hey babe, show me how I game. Do I make any sounds?
Yes.
What do I do?
Over here, over here! Oh, you gotta get that guy! To your left, to your left, to your left! Oh, there's a lot of spiders.
Tactile. Neutral.
Attention. There you go.
I am at attention!
Salute. There you go.
So let's rewind to what kicked off this streaming journey on Memorial Day of 2024. I got this wild idea to teach my wife how to salute. I thought it would be funny to record it and upload it as a short, showing her how I taught her. By the way, if you want to see that video, I'll have it linked in the description below. I didn't really edit it. I just threw it into CapCut and added some captions, and I just let it ride. A few hours later, it had 1,000 to 2,000 views. After that, I was hooked. I started making plans to get back into live streaming. I talked it over with my wife and put together a plan that would be low impact for my family, and it fit around my kids' schedules. We landed on streaming Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. and then Saturdays from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Now let me stop here, because the first question I always get is why 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.? Simple answer, it lets me reach a different audience in different time zones, and it's low to no impact on my family because they're all asleep. So the success of that time slot is all about me getting up early. I've been doing this for a year now, and honestly, it's one of my favorite times to stream. Once I figured out my schedule, it was time to rebrand the channel. It had been 6 years since I last streamed, so everything needed some serious TLC. If you're curious why I stopped streaming, I've linked a video about that in the description too. And then the next thing I did was I connected with an artist and shared my ideas. I got started on new emotes and a fresh logo. Meanwhile, I reached out to another artist for a stinger transition. Since this wasn't my first time streaming, I knew I needed command setup, and I wanted to use new tools. Plus, I figured, why not multi-stream? For that, I needed a few tools: Canva, ATM, Restream, YouTube Studio, StreamerBot, and OBS. Initially, I used Streamlabs to get comfortable returning to streaming. But after watching tons of videos, I transitioned to OBS, and I have zero regrets about that. OBS, ATM, and StreamerBot are my top 3 tools as a streamer in 2025. I use StreamerBot for all my automations, commands, and YouTube channel points. ATM helps me create vertical formats for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and Facebook. After that 6-year break, it really felt like I was starting over. But that's what made it so rewarding. Even though I multi-stream, YouTube definitely feels like my main platform. It's where I love to create. I thought it would be Twitch, but oh, how the turntables have. I think I love YouTube so much because it has everything from short form, long form, vlogs, podcasts. All of it aligns with my hobbies. Sure, Twitch has more creative tools, but that's easy to overlook when you've got a great community. I kept streaming, creating, and posting content, and slowly but surely, my channel grew from 18 subscribers to where we're at today at 470. I've loved every minute of this YouTube journey. It's taught me so much about networking, video editing, different content styles, thumbnails, and even creating my own animations using Canva. But the biggest thing I've learned is the importance of community. I've embraced every single viewer who showed up. What started as one viewer in chat grew into a small classroom sized community. I know that might not sound like much, but to me, it means the world. Now, just a reminder, I have 3 daughters, a full-time job, and a wife, so life is super busy. Seeing those 1 to 10 viewers constantly show me that my time and effort were paying off. I've made so many new friends, discovered new games, and learned so much along the way. Honestly, it's been an absolute blast. So now let's talk about community and why I think it's important. In my honest opinion, community is everything. It's the reason I stay motivated to keep showing up every single day. Even on days when I really don't feel like waking up at 4 a.m. or when I'd rather not turn on the camera because I'm not feeling my best, I still do it. And why? Because of the community I built. I love checking in on them, making sure they're doing okay. Maybe that's the dad in me, but it's just who I am. I want to make sure they're feeling good, staying motivated, and I want to share with them my passion for gaming. It's the one thing that helps me distress from the craziness of this world. When I turn on the camera, everything melts away. It's like stepping away from all the negativity out there. I get to enjoy my hobby with like-minded people who share that same passion. And let's be real, getting awesome comments like these is what really fuels me to keep going. So if there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this. Take care of the community you build. Be there for them. Show them that you care and help motivate them to do great things too. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. Sorry, that was my high school musical reference if you didn't catch it. And if you haven't seen that movie, you should probably check it out. So speaking of motivation, let's talk about my goals for 2025. For the channel, I have 2 big milestones I'm chasing. First, hitting 500 subscribers, and then hitting 1,000 subscribers so I can get fully monetized. On a personal level, I got several goals. Let's start with my health. Back in early April, my boss wanted to do the 75 hard challenge with me. Now, I knew I couldn't just jump straight into that full speed, especially since I hadn't worked out in a year. So that brings me to goal number 3, fitness. I want to work toward getting down to 12 to 15% body fat and completing that 75 hard challenge. I'll have a video coming up that covers that entire challenge journey, and really it's just 75 days of accountability, essentially. Another big goal is to be a more present dad and husband. Not that I'm absent now, but I know that I could be even more intentional. I also want to grow spiritually. I want to show my kids what it means to be spiritually active, physically active, and to set goals and to go after them. Funny enough, all these goals are connected. They feed into each other and make me a better person overall. Finally, I want to build on this idea of community. I want to find other streamers just like me, people we can build with, support each other, share feedback, and celebrate wins together. I want to create a space where like-minded people can come together to reach our goals as a team. I know that if I get my faith and my health in order, it will put me in the best position to accomplish all of my goals, both on the channel and in my personal life. This 1-year journey has been nothing short of incredible and incredibly motivating. It's shown me that when I set goals, I can actually go out and achieve them. Every step of the way has helped me become a better husband, a more present dad, and more physically fit and more spiritually active. Honestly, it feels like I'm waking up from a long slumber. Now, I have this clear vision of where I see myself in the coming years. I'm really hungry to get there. If this sounds like a journey you want to be a part of, hit that subscribe button and join the community. Even if you decide not to, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. The last thing I want to leave you with is this: stay hungry, crush your goals, and don't let anyone or anything distract you from reaching them. All right, guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.